Juggernaut!
Today we are taking a look at Elektra as Daredevil. She comes in the brand new design, retro carded back packaging. Here we can see the figure with all of her accessory, which is just two sides. And yep, from the back we can see another product shot or a render. Just not sure which one it is. But you can pause right now to check out the short bio on the left side and some warnings on the bottom. So let's take a good look at this new Daredevil. Here she is, Daredevil sitting on the Payaso diorama throne with her two weapons, her only two accessories. You can see that in terms of sculpt, this seems to be a brand new body sculpt because there are some folds on her upper torso. Like, it feels like what she's wearing is skin tight. It's not just like those cosplay type of figures that Hasbro keeps on making. And you can see the boots are well sculpted. It's like rolls of cloth placed on her body. Also on the back, her scarf is flowing. For this figure, I just hope they actually used cloth type material, because in the comics this cloth that you can see right here flows everywhere. Even her arms would have this bandage or bands of cloth flowing. Looking at this body, you can see that it has a double ball peg with a hinge, but it doesn't do much because when she wears her face mask, like her COVID mask, it won't be able to articulate much her head. But here you can see her head without the mask. It is well sculpted. Her hair is well designed, but it could have been longer, her hair, because in the comic books it was. But it's a good design. I mean, with how Hasbro has done this, I don't know how they can ever reuse this particular body. Probably they can be painted again with a different color, but it's hard for me to see where else they can use this body. Let me know in the comments below if you can think of another character where they can use this particular kind of design wherein there's folds everywhere. See that on the back, the folds on her near her spine, and even her arms. There's like folds making the costume skin tight. Here she is besides the SPDR Wave Elektra. You can see how the two has different kinds of hands, because this new Elektra, one of them can hinge forward and back and the other one goes up and down, while the old Elektra can only hinge forward and back. They have the same type of weapon, but it is a totally different character. I mean, when Elektra wears a Daredevil costume, she is different. A big improvement is with this new body mold. She has double jointed elbows. You can swap the heads of the two, but I feel that this head is too small for this body, while the other head just works well with the new body. Here she is. At first I thought she cannot wear this that covering on her mouth, the scarf, because I don't think it would let a bigger face or a bigger head fit in, but it works fine. Interestingly, she does pose as well even with this old head sculpt. Luckily, Hasbro's plastic is very soft, so you can do that. Here she is without the face mask. it does really feel small. As you can see here, if I switch it over, you can see on the neck towards the head, her head is too small. I guess it's in order to fit the bandana. Here she is besides a different scale figure, a true 112 scale figure, the Mafex Psylocke. As you can see, the size of her head is exactly the same. And these two figures of a different scale. I mean, Hasbro is 6-inch figures, not 112 scale figures. Here she is besides the new Black Widow. Black Widow's head is slightly bigger. I know it's a bit hard to see on camera, but in when you have the figure on at hand, you can see how small the head of this new Elektra is. Trying to compare it to other figures here, you can see it more clearly. Spinneret's head from the jaw to the back of her ear is longer, making this head of Elektra really small. It's really a small head, and when you swap it over with other heads, you would see. I tried to make it more clearer by getting the head sculpts alone. It does scale well with Mafex figures, the size of her head. She is 15.5 centimeters or 6-inch tall. According to the Info trading card, Elektra is 5 feet 9 inches tall, making this figure too tall to be a 112 scale figure. Here she is besides Wolverine and Deadpool. Next we have her besides the Elektra from the SPDR Wave and Magic. Next we have the Renew Your Vows Spider-Man and Spinneret. The new Hasbro body molds Vulcan and Cyclops. Next we have Photoreal Well Done Rogue and Black Widow. Next we have Mafex figures Psylocke and Wolverine. Next up we have 7-inch scale figures Sabretooth and Hulk. My final thoughts. The figure did not disappoint. It is a brand new body mold with new sculpted details, and they were generous enough to add those sculpted details when Hasbro usually just repaints body molds. In terms of accessories, there is not much, which is a bit of a disappointment. I was hoping she would come with alternate hands or even an alternate head, the one with the big hair. In this review, I did not mention any comic book origin. Check out my past review with Elektra 3-pack with Daredevil and Bullseye, or you can check out Rambling Rob's channel. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you're in Australia, please do check out our online shop. Please like, share, subscribe, comment, and ring the notification bell.